y'all, it's Laura with Save with Laura. I don't know why I just rolled that. Welcome back to my channel. I am a 44-year-old mom of a 21-year-old. My husband and I live in South Georgia, and we are doing the money challenge stuff to save money for different things like car emergencies or even tires, emergency fund. I'm adding something to the list of things to save for this week. When I say I also mean we handle our finances together. So I'm the hands, I'm the voice you hear, but this is a we thing. So we're going to get started. So I have $40 that we budgeted from our finances for the week. Oh, this mat causes money to stick. And I am adding $20. We are adding $20 to our budget for this, and we are going to put this toward hurricane preparedness. I'm going to set the 20 to the side, and we'll do that at the end when this is cleared off. I didn't want to set this up in the middle of the video simply because I didn't want to keep standing up to check the camera because I can't see it the way I have my stuff set up. So we have $40 to go to mini challenges, and we'll count the money, then we'll go through what we have and I cannot talk today. Who the people are, who the channels are that make the mini challenges and what they're going to, and then we'll get started rolling. I'll go ahead and tell you this is coming out on Monday for the Mini Monday Challenge, but I am pre-recording this on Thursday. So you're going to have to come back on Wednesday to find out how much I like my husband's smoked mac and cheese and pork belly burn-ins. Just with the way Monday's schedule with work and I have an appointment, things aren't going to happen until late to video this, so I wanted to go ahead and get it done while I had a chance. So $40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And then we have the 20 to the side. So let's go through our creators. First up, we have the Faithful Dash and her Pray Without Ceasing, 1 Thessalonians 5:17. And this is going to car maintenance. Second, we have Bookish Mama Budgets, popcorn, love popcorn. And this is for a trip 2026. What I am going to do is on Saturday, I am starting a box challenge, and I am actually moving Trip 2026 to that box challenge that's designated for Christmas. And I am going to be replacing Trip 2026 and this set up for Mini Monday challenges with housing, emergency, whether we need something replaced. In February, we had a pipe to break, and that water bill was pretty doggone expensive. It was more than double the normal amount, plus we had to pay to have the pipe fixed. So just for things like that. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to finish this one out, and then whatever it gets replaced with, we will put it toward housing. This one is from Reynolds Budget. This kind of reminds me, the colors are wrong, but it kind of reminds me of the Astro Pop, the red, white, and blue. I don't know if they're still called Astro Pop. I'm 44, so I'm dated back to the 80s, another century. This one goes to clothing. It feels like two, but it's not. Then we have Save with Laura. I created this one. This is in my July, August, September 3-set challenge, or 3-set mini money challenges, and they are on my Ko-fi for free if anybody wants to go snag them. And this one I didn't write on, but anything that has the month on it, I put toward the emergency fund. This one is from Budget with Amanda, and this is Ratatouille. Anything I have Ratatouille is designated for a nice dinner out with my husband. And Norellis Budgets, Lisa Frank. Loved Lisa Frank as a child. And this one goes to our smallest debt. And so we are going to get started rolling. The way I do my mini challenges, I swear y'all, I am going to do one that's a tracker for dog fur. We have a Labrador Retriever, and our weather right now in South Georgia is in the low 90s, but the heat index makes it feel like it's closer to 100. And we live about an hour-ish, depending on traffic, from the coast. And y'all, it is just so muggy. It is humid. It is hot. And a black Labrador just cannot handle this heat, and he is shedding, bless his heart, all the extra fur. So I'm tempted to make a tracker for Dexter's fur, and you can put $1 toward it every time we see fur on my mat, and that would be a really great way to save some money just on the side, kind of as a bonus thing. So what I do is choose a color. I don't know, I don't need that yet. Okay, sorry, sidetracked. So what I do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 challenges, and I roll the 6-sided dice, and that lands on, that tells me what challenge it goes to. These 2 challenges get $1. This challenge gets $2. This one gets $1. This one gets whatever we need to mark off. And this by Norellis Budget, I have it numbered 1 through 20, but it's not. I put up to $20 in it. They're all $1. I just didn't want to keep counting, so I numbered that one. So let's get started. I have a dice tower ordered, and I have a set of dice ordered, and I'm excited. I think they're supposed to come in tomorrow, which is Friday. This is pre-recorded for Monday, so hopefully, not hopefully, unless the USPS continues to have its issues with my packages, I will be able to start using that end of next week. Super excited. The dice set I ordered are really, really pretty. So 3 gets $1. No, 3 gets $2. 5. We're just going to do 3. 2 gets 1. So I hope y'all have had a great weekend. Put in the comments what you have done. I am excited to taste my husband's smoked mac and cheese and pork belly burnt ends at the barbecue restaurant that a friend of ours owns. Something he just goes and does periodically. That gets $1. And so really excited about that. Have no clue what my Monday brings besides work. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. 2. And come back on Wednesday. I am cleaning out the change in my car. I can't talk and roll dice and count at the same time. So as you've seen, I cleaned out my purse. I thought I did, and it turns out I had more change in another part of my purse, so I added that. And then now I'm going to clean out my car change and see how much we have toward that. And so come back on Wednesday, and I'll let you know how the pork belly burnt ends and the smoked mac and cheese were. And flitter. Oh, I just bumped the cord to my light. I'm sorry, that probably moved my camera. And I will let you know Wednesday. Also, come back and let's see how much change I had in my car. Who knows? We might finish that whole little change challenge. $2 in number 3. $1. Number 2. I don't know about anybody else, but it's like always rolling the same numbers over and over again. I cannot wait to get the dice tower. That way, hopefully it'll be a little more evenly dispersed. We shall see. And I am sniffing, y'all. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4 rain come through, and it has got my allergies and sinuses because all the grass is growing. This morning I sounded horrible. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm ready to see consistent sunshine weather. But I'm very, very thankful for the rain. That's the last dollar. I'm very thankful for the rain simply because where we live, once we get into the dog days of summer, it gets really, really dry. So if we hadn't had this rainy season in the spring, early summer, then we would be in a lot of trouble with the weather or with the drought during the summer. So I'm very thankful for the rainy season. It's just, oh my gosh, the rain last night, the thunder was horrible, and the lightning, it just lit up the sky. I'm surprised we didn't lose power. Okay, 2 weeks in a row I've chosen the right color. Let's hopefully did it again. So this one is Pray Without Ceasing with the Faithful Dash. I have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. Oh man, we are one short. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will, depending on if the dice cooperate, we will definitely finish this one next Monday. This is one of the downsides of doing a box challenge on Saturday. It's like, we're almost there. I really, really want to just finish this, but that's the way the dice roll. I'm doing a box challenge dedicated to Christmas and 2026 trip that we have next year. So it's going to be what it's going to be. We'll just finish this one on Monday and celebrate the win then. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 9. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, not 29. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, not 29. And we have 24, and we're missing one. So that one's right on target. So this one, and this is going to car maintenance. So that'll be cool. So this one we need 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! We finished this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's add it to this. So this one saves in increments of 4. So we have 4, 8, 12, $16 is what we should have saved. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Awesome. And this is going to go to Trip 2026. So that means, did I not bring? Yes, I did. So let's pull a challenge. These are all Christmas except the hibiscus. Oh goodness, they were stuck. The Astropop, isn't that what they were called? That's the one that other one was reminded me of. Let's see what I want. Let's do something really fun and summery. How about one that just says summer? No, sun, salt, and sand. Kind of fitting that I live on the coast or close to the coast. So, and this one saves $2, and we have $2, and this is from Steph's on a Budget. And let's do a, do I have orange? Yes, I have all these colors. So mark off the 2. I forgot to pull my paper clips out, so we'll just set that one to the side and it'll be all right. So this one we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, because these are $2 increments. And let's use a pretty pink. So mark off 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this one, oh shoot, no. Those are $2 increments. These are all doing $1 increments. So 5, I have 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all, I just don't have it together. I didn't have it together since I got off work. I'm really hungry actually, and that's probably part of my problem. So this one is completed, and this is going to clothing. So we should have so we know we have 10, 12, 14, 16, $18 toward clothing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. Another completed challenge. Yay. And let's choose. Y'all, it's so hard to choose. Am I the only one? Oh, here we go. Seahorse. This is really pretty. No, I want to do this one. I just love the colors of the turquoise with the coral color. And this is from Renee. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Let's make the jellyfish $1. No, I want to do a turquoise. I want to do this. So let's make this $1. And this was clothing. So we'll write clothing on the back. And we don't have any money because we finished that challenge. So this one's ready to go to next time. So we have this July savings that's with me, Save with Laura. And we have $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6. I've been marking that in blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 on each line, and 2 lines are completed, so we should have $14. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we have 14 more to go. This one with Budget with Amanda, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Or do I want to mark off 6 with 2 3s? Because sometimes, let's do that. So 6, 7, 8. So we should have 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, $21. If I counted that right, and if I put money, well, there's a lot of ones. Did I say 21? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yep. That one's right on the money. And the last one is with Norella's Budget, and I have $2, and we are saving in $1 increments. I have the blue out, so we'll just continue with that color. So 1, 2, so we should have $13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. Okay, so we completed 2 challenges out of 6. That is awesome. Come back on Thursday and we will put these challenges in their proper locations. So we're going to take care of some hurricane business before we close out for the night. And so I made a comment a week or 2 ago in one of my videos that I probably should put hurricane preparedness in one of my challenges But, I mean, there's only 6 challenges, and I kind of had everything designated. But we've lived through several hurricanes. We not only get hurricanes from the Gulf Coast, but we also get them from the Atlantic. And we had Hurricane Helene to hit us last year. And Hurricane Helene was kind of an anomaly for us. We were already flooded because I think it was about 6 weeks before Hurricane Helene hit. We had Hurricane Debbie come through, and I think it was also a Gulf Coast hurricane. And Debbie stalled out over us for about 2 or 3 days and caused up to 20 inches of flooding in our area, especially those areas that are on the river. We had dams bust on ponds, dirt roads flooded out. Y'all, we live in South Georgia. We like our dirt roads. And so dirt roads flooded out. And the area was just getting rebuilt, I guess, in a sense, with the dirt roads and all that stuff. When Hurricane Helene hit, we were personally without power for 8 days. Where I work at was only without power. That one little section of the town that I work in was without power for about 48 hours. But there were many, many, many people in that town like me who were without power 8 days and even longer. There are still roofs that haven't been fixed yet, whether they didn't have insurance on the homes or just, you got to think, this hurricane, I think, went from Florida all the way up to North Carolina. So we had people coming in from all over the country to assist us. Not only did we lose every red light in our town, and when I say every red light, I think we have like 4 red lights. We don't have many. We're a very small town. But our town of 4 red lights, and the town my dad lives in 20 minutes away only has 1 red light, and they lost their red light. And the town my mama lives in, they probably have 20 or 30 red lights because they have a university in their town, and every one of those red lights are out. And the town I work in probably has 15 or 20 red lights. And I can go on and on about each town just within our vicinity, but you take that all the way up from Florida up to North Carolina, and even though the damage got less and less, I mean, North Carolina, I think, got more flooding than we got flooding, but more flooding than winds. So we all got hit differently, but there was nowhere to go because the hurricane was so big and it traveled such a long distance. It's not like you could go close and get a hotel room. Thankfully, work has showers, and my work has a washer and dryer. So I was able to go to work every day and sit in air conditioning and wash clothes and get a shower every day. But there are a lot of people in our area who were not that lucky. When you lose power and the whole town is without power, and every town around you, that means every one of your bank branches are without power and your debit cards don't work. And so I know this is getting to be a really long post, but I'm explaining to you why hurricane preparedness for us, especially living close to the coast, is so important, because cash is power. There were gas stations who finally were able to get back on with generators, but they could only take cash because the town had no power, and it's either you run inside at the register or you run outside gas pumps. So if you had cash, you could get gas. There was a restaurant that in town that has a generator on their building, thankfully, and once the first few days settled, they were able to open for breakfast, lunch, and supper and run off of generators and give people a place to come grab a bite. And yeah, they could take a debit card, but they were one of the few places in town, and it was several days. We had a food truck that was in town, and you were able to get food from there unless you had like a generator or a grill or something like that. But you living in town, we could wash our dishes. But if you live in the country, you're going off of bottled water or whatever you put in your bathtub and in every one of your sinks and in every one of your coolers, because when you're on a well, you don't have electricity to pump the water out of the well. And so we have decided to put money toward hurricane preparedness. So we're starting with 0. So we have $20. And there's no need for a description because it's just cash. It's not coming from a challenge. Sunday's the 22nd, so Monday is the 21st, but we'll just use Monday's date because I'm going to do this on Monday. So 6/21. So until at least the end of the year, hurricane season ends on November the 30th. It started June 1st. So we're only a few weeks into hurricane season. I'm putting $20 back a week. That way, when we need to go fill up our 4 or 5 gas cans to run the generator, in case like the whole area goes without power again, we can go do that. When we need to stock up on water and peanut butter and jelly and bread and all those things that are non-perishable, we've got the money and we don't have to, okay, do we have enough in our checking account? Or we have extra in our checking account, but what happens if the roof is blown off and we need to replace the roof? Our deductible, like all those things. And it dawned on me after last year's hurricane. We have a vehicle, I have a vehicle, my husband has a vehicle, and my son has a vehicle. That's 3 separate deductibles if all 3 vehicles get damaged. And then our homeowner's insurance deductible is another deductible. And so that's like a lot of money if everything got damaged and we had to meet deductibles. So just wanting to go ahead and just prepare, praying that we don't get hit with a hurricane this year, but we will have some money in reserve just in case. So $20 saved is going into that. I created my own dashboard for this. Dog fur, y'all, sorry. So if you are wanting to do a Dexter's Fur challenge, that was 3, and then we did one more earlier, so that's $4 you would have saved already from Dexter's Fur. So hurricane season, hurricane preparedness, $20 a week. I'll be putting that in every Monday. So that is a really down way to end a video, y'all. I am so sorry, but I just wanted you to understand the gravity of what we've lived through to bring us to, and I probably should have started this like in January saving, but hindsight is 2020. All we can do is move forward. And so we are getting started for hurricane preparedness. Come back on Wednesday and you can hear about the pork belly burnt ends and the smoked mac and cheese. And come back on Thursday and we will stuff these 2 completed challenges in their rightful savings place. And y'all, thank you for joining me. Look forward to seeing you and all the other high points of the week. And I hope you have a great Monday. Bye.